Okay.
Okay, so I did a strategic plan to develop a children's museum here in town called the Play Place. So I just want to give you some background on it first, because I'm sure from what I gathered, a lot of people don't know that this is happening yet. The plan for the Children's Museum started 2 years ago as a co-op among the parents around Jacksonville. The board had their first meeting in September of 2010 and decided it would be called the Play Place. The parents, especially the stay-at-home moms around Jacksonville, felt the need for a place to go during the day with their kids and everything. And the parents and board decided together on doing this together, and that there would be a entrance fee and a membership for the Play Place, and the entrance fee would be $6 and the 1-year membership would be $75. They've been advertised at the downtown turnaround, the 4th of July celebration parades, the steam show, and other events just around the community. So the vision of the Play Place is to be a self-sustaining, well-recognized place in the community that is respected by other agencies, organizations, and individuals, which provides the opportunity for children and the developmentally disabled to grow. What I was working on for my strategic plan was to develop a program for the developmentally disabled adults in Jacksonville to come to the Play Place once a week in the morning. So I found some stats on citydata.com for the developmentally disabled in Morgan County. So the number of sensory disabled adults between the ages of 21 and 64 in Morgan County was estimated to be around 400. The number of physically disabled adults between 21 and 64 in Morgan County was estimated to be about 840. In both of these populations, there was more female than males. And the number of mentally disabled adults between the ages of 21 and 64 in Morgan County was around 440 and 450, and for that population, there was more males than females. So the developmentally disabled adults would use, the objectives first for the Play Place would be a learning environment for children between the ages of 0 and 6 in Jacksonville, and that would include the developmentally disabled adults in Jacksonville from Pathway and JSIL. So I called Pathway and JSIL and tried to get an estimate of however many developmentally disabled adults would be interested in attending the Play Place. And for Pathway, they estimated between 5 and 10, and JSIL estimated no more than 5. So the developmentally disabled adults would use the same space as the children. The program would be developed for the adults to attend, like I said before, once a week and in the morning. They would have the same chance to learn and do the same hands-on activities as the children at the Play Place and use these exhibits that would be there. The focus would be on their learning capacity, so developmentally disabled adults with a lower learning capacity would participate with the same activities as the younger children, like 0 to 2 years old, and the developmentally disabled adults with a higher learning capacity would participate in the same activities and exhibits as the older children, being around 6 years old. So the Play Place would have these different exhibits, which include infant and barge, a library, art, grocery store, Lincoln Logs, train, front and snack desk, Bevel and water station, farm, beauty shop, vet, and post office. So we're starting off pretty small, so we're going to start off with only a few of the exhibits, including the ones with the little stars next to them. And as we continue to grow to a bigger space, we'll add on the ones without the stars next to them in the Children's Museum. So our goals for the first year, we want to establish a temporary location, funding for the first year through grant applications, small fee for participants, appoint a director of the Play Place, get an estimate number of clients served within the first year, recruit about 5 volunteers, develop more publicity, and after being successful for about 6 months, we'll have the developmentally disabled get more involved and attend the play place. For year 2 goals, we want to add 1, maybe 2 employees, add additional services to the museum, increase number of volunteers, increase number of the people who attend the play place. For our year 3 goals, we want to increase services such as volunteers and workers, add field trips for people outside of the Jacksonville community to come to the play place, and move to a permanent location. So for my SWOT analysis, my strengths include focusing on the younger population in Jacksonville between the ages of 0 and 6 years old. We are reaching out to the developmentally disabled in Jacksonville. It's a place for both them and the children of Jacksonville to go. It's a great learning environment, have good relationships with people in the community, and the board of directors is developed. Our weaknesses include there's no current location, there is no current director, lack of funding. We have applied to be a nonprofit, but we won't receive status for another year. It's more generic, so we're accepting donations and supplies such as computers and stuff. So because much will be paid through the grants, and then not a lot to promote yet. The opportunities include outreach to Jason and Pathway, relationship with Our Town Books on the Square. They really help them with their budget. It's a service-oriented community of Jacksonville. And even partnering with MacMurray College education departments for class projects or volunteers, or even with the social work department as well. And threats include lack of funding generally, JDC closing, and the Jacksonville population is going down. So for my budget, the startup cost would be $25,600, and the ongoing per month for the year would be $7,775, and monthly income would for each year would be $7,800. So the grants would really cover the startup costs, and then I estimate about maybe $600 the cost for donations. So for my concluding statement, I just restated the vision of the play place, which is to be a self-sustaining, well-recognized place in the community that is respected by other agencies, organizations, and individuals, which will provide the opportunity for children and the developmentally disabled to learn and grow. Any questions?
Where did you say this was going to be located at?
We're not sure yet. Okay. So we're looking into different churches. I think she talked about even like looking into ISD or ISVI, seeing if they have any extra space. So that'll just be like the start-off location. So our 3-year goal is to get a permanent location.
So your prevalence data on those with disabilities comes to about 1,600 people, but your links with agencies shows about 15 people. Is there going to be a plan for growth in there at some point?
Yeah,
to
we
try
can.
to capture
We
more?
can include that into the 3-year goal.
Okay. And then also, if I were looking at this from an investment standpoint, it looks like somewhere between $25,000 and $35,000 you might need annually. But it looks like you might be serving about 15 of those from the disability community, between 10 and 15. Should I be concerned about the amount of investment needed versus how many can be reached?
We could work on that. And we can talk about that more and work on it and get it more balanced. Yeah.
If I can add, I think as you have more group homes opening, we think more of those people will come as a group home. So individually, 15 people might come, but we're thinking as a group home, we'll bring, however many they fit in a bus, I guess, but 5 at a time or whatever. So we think it'll be more than that.
Excellent, and I'm assuming she'll integrate that response into her.
Yes.
Excellent, thank you. Good.
Where did your estimates come from?
For the estimate
the
number of
population,
Pathway and
yeah.
JSO, I called them and asked
Okay,
them.
it came from the agencies that are
yeah.
serving this population.
Yep.
Are there dual counts in that some have both disabilities?
Yeah. Any more questions?
Thank you very much, Anne.
Thank you.